Guys, it is a monumental time period on this channel's history. I've been able to do a good chunk of videos in the past couple of weeks after, little months and weeks of not really doing anything. So I'm really happy to be able to have this opportunity to be recording so much. It's very fun. And this upcoming week, I have work off from, well, work, but also basically the entire week next week. The first week of December actually. But I have half of next week off basically. So hopefully I should be able to record a lot for not only this channel but also my other channels. That's definitely going to be the plan going forward for this upcoming couple of weeks going forward. After that, who knows? I might be fucked again, but yeah. So as you can tell, Roblox. Everyone has been talking about it. So obviously, I need to put my 2 cents into the situation. With what everyone has been saying. So yeah. I don't know how you say the Roblox CEO's last name. Buzzard. I will just use different B names basically, but I know his first name is David. To be honest, he doesn't really deserve respect of you saying his name correctly anyways, regardless. So, yeah, I'm going to be calling him David Buttfuck for the entirety of his existence going forward from this very point on. So, yeah, David Buttfuck has been kind of shying away from talking about the Roblox Predator situation and his interviews as of late. For those who somehow don't know what's going on, this all kind of stemmed from this one YouTuber named Schlep who has done investigations into the predatory behaviors of multiple members on Roblox inside that community, where they pretty much prey upon younger people, and it needs no introduction. Predatory behavior is more rampant now, unfortunately, and it's kind of always been, but like it just seems like due to the ever growing ease of ways to talk to people online. It makes it easier for predators to kind of go out of their way and actually be able to talk to minors, unfortunately. So yeah, it's not really the best, honestly. So yeah, David Buttfuck has been doing a lot of interviews as of late regarding the subject, and he's been doing a horrible fucking job pretty much talking about it, if you could call it that. From what I've heard, I've only been hearing this through Twitter and Moist Critical. So yeah, that's where I get some of my information from. Not all of it, just in general, but like this is for this specific situation. This is what I've been hearing. A lot of the information happened from just random tweets, obviously, like I said, videos on YouTube. So yeah, anytime it seems like he does an interview, he just does not talk about it. And you can go find videos of the interviews. They're out there. He's done a couple within the past month or so, as far as I'm aware. And every time someone tries bringing it up to him, David Buttfuck, he always just talks about something else. He always says like, "Oh yeah, we've been doing a great job of technology making the platform safer," and Roblox as well has been kind of always done this, where it's like they talk about it. They talk about how much they are making the platform safe, or how they're trying to make the platform safe, but always, and it's getting way worse as the time progresses, like more and more kids keep getting taken advantage of on the platform. Now, I've always personally found a huge concern with Roblox and how much like sexual avatars are on it. Like just at first glance, I've never played Roblox in my life. I don't plan to ever. I think I don't see the appeal. I think there's a lot of like shitty looking fucking games on there, to be honest, that I have no interest in at all in the slightest. It just seems like shitty games that you could play like on any other console, because like other developers make actual good games of like the mini modes inside Roblox. I'm not denying the novelty of Roblox at all. I understand the appeal, but you know, for me personally, I don't care for it. I just think a lot of things about it are just kind of annoying and just not really appealing to me. But on the note with the avatars, I've seen a lot of like girl character avatars, like with big breasts, big asses, just like makeup, which that part doesn't, not really as bad as like the asses and big tits part, obviously by any means, but like it's really just, you know, an invitation to create women characters and really drive home what's the saying, driven point what the fuck is the saying, it really drives the point home of like, you know, hey, you can be able to make these kinds of avatars on the platform just fine and you won't have any repercussions about it, you know. And I guarantee you, all the people who have made all these sexualized avatars of women are probably like men in their like 30s, 40s, 50s probably, who act as teenage girls or something like that and talk to younger boys. I wouldn't know for sure. It's just, that's just the nature of it always. They will always try and be somebody else who they are not, and it really does get them to be able to talk to younger people just fine. There's also other games. I know there's like a huge concern with something David Buttfuck has been trying to do for a while now. I don't know how long, but he's been trying to make a dating app within Roblox. Yeah, Roblox, the #1 kid gaming platform for children, people who are under the age of 18. Like he's been trying to get a dating platform on to the platform. That is fucking insanity. Do you know how fucked that is to just be the CEO of Roblox and be like, yeah, I'm David Buttfuck and I want a dating app on my platform that's primarily consists of children. And yes, I am aware of the ever rising, you know, rise in, you know, predators on my platform and how children are being taken advantage of. I don't care though. That's basically what he's always said in regards to the, you know, predatory stuff, but like the fact that he's so diligent, is that the right word to use? He's so adamant on getting a dating app on to Roblox with all these problems going on, by the way, is so tone deaf. And I also heard that the minimum age of, you know, the users who could join was 17. 17 is a child. Just so everyone is aware, it's literally, you know, a minor. And also for mental ages, just because you're 18 as well, does not mean you are basically an adult. Yes, it means that in the quite legal sense, quite literally, but like also, to me as a 26-year-old, I see 18 and 19-year-olds as, you know, definitely just, you know, children, who have not, like, they're legal adults, but like mentally they are still kids just because they grew up to be an 18-year-old basically overnight. Really does not mean that, you know, the mental prowess is not any different from how they were, like, you know, yesterday or a year ago. So yeah, the fact that David Buttfuck has been so adamant, from what I've heard, to add a dating app, and the minimum age that users can join at is 17 is so fucking infuriating to me. It sounds fucking infuriating, and it should make everybody else infuriated as well. It's so tone deaf, like I said, and like I said, anytime he does an interview, he just beats around the bush. Like the latest interview I've heard of, he is just like the interview just kept asking him like these kind of questions about like stuff that happened in the past, just stuff that happened in general with Roblox, with all the predators. Like there was even an interviewer who asked him on like live television, like, yeah, so what about that schlup guy? Like, people are asking about him. Like, do you have anything to say about the schlup guy? And it's just like, he really just didn't even talk about him at all. I'm pretty sure I did watch Slup's video about it. It's been a while because it's been like a week or two since I watched it, but it's just like he doesn't answer questions straight on. It's so insane that someone like this can just be in charge of like a children's app, a children's platform, a children's gaming platform. It's actually just honestly absurd that nobody has taken action to try and get him fired, or just like all that. Like I know people are taking action, don't get obviously, but like just I'm surprised that like law enforcement or something has not like gone to his house and checked his fucking hard drive, because like he's really just not very vocal about like being like, yeah, like fuck these guys, we're trying to get them off our fucking platform, we realize there's like an issue with our platform and we're trying to fucking obviously fix it because these guys are obviously not okay, they fucking suck. And I understand, as a CEO of like a very huge platform, I understand there's like logistics and legal stuff that you have to do to avoid really making your pretty much, I guess, your entire community very scared. And I get that, I understand that, there's some things you just can't say out in the open, and I understand that, so I can't fault him for that specifically. However, I can't fault him for just pretty much kind of just beating around the bush always. Being honest would just be much better than just not talking about it at all and just completely blowing off people who have been trying to help you out this entire time, getting these predators, these sick fucks off of your platform this whole time, and then you treat that said person like a little bitch, basically, and terminate their account, and then you just try and bribe them like, yeah, so like, if you do this, we'll bring your account back. Like, very scummy. And it's like, it's anytime after like they get shit where like something becomes public, where like Shep upload a video, or like Chris Hansen does something, like that's when they actually reach out to Schlepper. Anybody else is just like, bro, you clearly don't care about anything. Like, it's sickening. It's so fucking just sickening and absurd that like they have the audacity just to be like, oh yeah, so like we don't really want people to be like vigilantes, like to just like, we don't want people to take this into their own hands. Like, we don't want that to happen. If that happens, we will take action against you and your account. Like, we don't want that stuff, okay? So don't do that. And then they just don't do anything about it themselves. Like, I don't know, it's just like they themselves are clearly not doing anything, so their community has to go out of their way to basically do the stuff for them. And when their community does do stuff for them, they get mad, and then they just like take action against the people who are cleaning their platform, because Roblox themselves are not doing jack shit to prevent this and protect the children of their community. It's just baffles me. It's so fucking insane how they just allow this to happen, and then when people actually do something good about it, like I said, they take action against the pedophiles, and then just clean the Roblox streets essentially and actually get guys arrested. That's when Roblox is mad, and it's just so disheartening to see. Because I know Schlupp and there's probably others too who are hard at work with all this, and I applaud Schlupp and all the other people on Roblox who have done all this work to pretty much make Roblox a better place as best they can. It's unfortunately probably just only a minuscule dent in the entire scheme of things, but their work deserves to be applauded. And when I said dent, I'm not trying to be like, oh, you guys are only doing so much, basically. It's just like, that's the unfortunate case. It's like, there's probably so many more people who they don't even know about. There's so many children who are actually getting, you know, taken advantage of that they don't know about, and it's so sad. It's really just so sad and just very upsetting to just know that there's actively, like, even right now as I'm recording this video, like probably like 5 kids are talking to like grown adults right now who think those adults are like actual people their own age, and it just sucks. It's so brutal. So yeah, yeah, well, we'll see what happens from here on out. I just felt the need. I wanted to talk about this because, you know, this issue with, like, you know, people taking advantage of like minors and children has you know, hot take time. I get sit down, but like it's always been a huge you know, important, like well, what's the word? It's always been important to me. I don't know what else I was trying to say, but it's always been important to me. You know, we have to protect children, and it like, I'll say the P word, politics. Like, it just seems like nobody has been at all taking care of the children. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, it's so easy to take advantage of them, and then when people get caught, like law enforcement, they barely do anything either. Like, you have to work with law enforcement, and you have to, which is fine, like, get law enforcement involved if you're going to try and catch these guys, obviously, but like, it's like a good chunk of the time, like, I watch Gideon, I watch Skitter Gene, a lot of the time law enforcement takes sides of like the, you know, pedophiles, and it's like they attack like the people who were doing the investigations against the pedophiles. It's so sad. It's such a pathetic world we live in where they take sides of like actual like grown adults who actively take advantage of young people who can't do anything about it because they don't know any better, and it just sucks. It fucking sucks, man. But yeah, that's all I have to say. That's really going to do it. If anybody watches the video, let me know what you guys think in the comments, and that is going to do it. Bye bye.